Morning, Turbo. I see you've come again for some more gaming. Minecraft, isn't it? Hello, Turbo? Turbo? Oh, he's too focused on his game to even hear me. Now, Beaker, you should pause the game. Yeah, you're due to have your chat with Mr. Oldman in a minute. What? Mr. Oldman's online too?
Oh, hello, Anne. I was just paused my game. Do you know about Minecraft? It's really fun to play.
Oh, really, Mr. Oldman? Not you too. Our church meeting's just started and you should be focusing on God and what's going on in the church, not playing games.
Ah, I see. Funny enough, this is church focused. In fact, it was young Turbo's idea. Turbo, how about you explain it to everyone? Hello? Turbo? Turbo!
Turbo, are you all right? What's going on? He's not reacting at all. Oh, Beaker thinks he's sleep gaming again. Again? Sleep gaming like sleepwalking? Oh, Beaker, tell me how late last night you were staying up playing Minecraft. You stayed up to 2 in the morning? But you think Turbo stayed up all night? Oh, hey, wait, Beaker. Oh, dear. What can we do about it? You want me to put a blanket over him? Just a minute, hold on. You do this for birds to calm them and keep them asleep. Not humans. In fact, you've got to be very careful if you cover humans. They don't suffocate. You always got to make sure there's a bit of air somewhere. You think I'll be okay? Oh, well, when he's awake later, we're going to have a long chat about both playing on Minecraft way too long. Meanwhile, Mr. Oldman, can you explain what's been happening?
Oh, yes, I think I had better. Well, it all started with us chatting about how excited we were that we'd soon be able to meet up all together in one building again. And then this turned into us talking about what we could do to our church to make it even better. I remembered all my old stories of all the different churches I've seen over the years and all the different things they had in them. And I started to tell them what we could have too, but they told me my stories were getting very long-winded, and if only I could show, not tell, they might understand me better. Then Beaker suggested we try actually building a better church in Minecraft and show everyone this Sunday.
Mr. Oldman, I'm afraid you may have missed what's really important about church. You focused on the building instead. However, it sounds like you really spent a lot of time working on your designs. So how about you show everyone first?
Oh my, I missed the most important bit. Oh dear. Well, let's quickly show our buildings and then you can tell us what we got wrong, Anne. Okay, I will unpause and talk you through what we've done. Okay, this here is my very first building attempt of a church, but I didn't really understand Minecraft and it didn't look very well. And both Beaker and Turbo suggested perhaps I shouldn't try and build a church because I'm not very good at it and it might offend people. So instead, they suggested I perhaps forget building a church for now and start with something more basic. I learn how to build a house. So I decided to put my church on the walls. And over here you can see the house I have built. Oh, I'm very proud. It took me hours and hours and hours to build. Oh, yes. And I've even added a brand new feature since last time.
Beaker would like to know, what's that switch by the door and what does it do?
Oh, yes. So here is my switch. Oh, no! Oh, no, it's only meant to turn on the lights. Oh, dear. Oh, it's on fire. And what's the button I pressed to call the fire brigade on the controller?
I'm sorry, Mr. Oldman. That's not a game option. It's just really a good thing it was a house and not a church. I'll tell you what. Let's see what Beaker's built instead.
Oh, good idea. Oh, look, over there, there's Mini Beaker's avatar. And wonder what Beaker's built. I believe it's just over to the side there. Oh, up there. Oh, wow, a tree church. Did you build this all by yourself, Beaker? Well done. But how can I get up there?
Mr. Oldman, press the X button twice to fly. Through Beaker, I don't think this church will work. Though with Beaker, I don't think this church will work for us. It's only you and Toby Toucan can fly, can't you? So it's not any good outside this game, but it is pretty impressive.
Oh, yes, it is. Look at that pretty door, those stained glass windows, and oh, that tall tower. It really is a classic church. Classic except that it's in a tree. Now, let's go and see what Turbo has made. I believe he built his church right over this way. Wow, look at that huge sign, that construction wall he built. I wonder what's behind it. Shall we go and have a quick peek over the top and see what massive thing he built? Oh, I don't see anything. What's going on?
Yes, that's strange, especially as he was up all night working on it. Oh, Beaker says he found tons of designs. I think Turbo's still so busy playing on his game, he hasn't really keyed into this one, so we can't ask him. So you have to tell me, Beaker, yeah? Oh, right, you saw some sketches and he'd planned a super-sized cathedral, is that right? Rather than a small church, right, yeah. He has planned for 12 altars, pulpits of different sizes, huge stained glass windows, and they're all telling Bible stories. Sounds very good. And he was planning an even bigger sized organ just for George. Oh, but he kept changing his mind and tried to come up with something bigger. He tried to come up with something bigger. Oh,
wow! That sounds amazing. Do you think we could build it in real life, Anne?
I think that's a conversation for another time. You are forgetting what church is really about. When people hear the word church, they probably think of a building, but a church doesn't have to be a building at all. Originally, the word church is about people coming together and assemble as a group before God. So like the Bible verse in Matthew 18:20, which says, "For where 2 or 3 gather together in my name, there I am with them." That his church.
Oh, so you are saying we do not even need a building at all to be a church?
Well, we can be a church without a building, but if it's cold and wet outside, a building, if it's correctly used as a tool, can really help. Oh, Beaker's asking about stained glass windows and church towers. Well, in part, they're decorations, but they're also a type of worship for some people, just like our singing. If you're a good artist or a craftsman, you can make something beautiful. And that beauty is for God as a way of worship. So there's a place for them, but you need to avoid being like Turbo and trying to avoid getting caught up building a bigger and better thing, and then you've actually failed to do anything of real value for God.
Oh, I see. So you are saying we would have been better off getting everyone instead to meet up in Minecraft to learn about and worship God, rather than just playing with all those cool building tools. Though, on second thought, maybe Minecraft isn't the best place to meet up. It's rather too distracting. Well, we'd best get back and join the real church. Bye, everyone.
Bye.